Begin with the news surrounding the head of the Catholic Church that rocked the entire world today.
Pope Benedict XVI announced today that he plans to step down at the end of this month. There's no word yet, though, on who will be his successor.
In just a moment, we're going to get reaction from local Catholics about this big news, including kids at a local Catholic school and how they feel about witnessing this day in history. But first, ABC's Lindsay Janice has the latest live from St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York, where that reaction continues to pour in on something that hasn't happened in centuries. We're joining her live now.
The Pope dropped a bombshell renouncing his post and saying he's well aware of the seriousness of his actions.
Even his closest aides say they didn't know it was coming. Pope Benedict XVI announcing his resignation and throwing the Catholic Church into uncertainty. Speaking in Latin before a group of cardinals, the 85-year-old pontiff said he was no longer strong enough to fulfill his duties, saying in order for him to govern, quote, both strength of mind and body are necessary, strength which in the last few months has deteriorated in me.
I have to be honest, I'm as shocked and as startled as all of you.
It's remarkable to me in this day and age that he would step down.
Remarkable and shocking because no pope has stepped down for 6 centuries. The decision's being hailed as historic and a potential game changer for the papacy, making it okay to resign. Now, more than 1 billion Catholics worldwide are left wondering who their next leader will be.
The question that many people will have is, where do they come from? What countries, right? Was it going to be an Italian pope after 2 non-Italian popes, or a Latin American pope, given that there's so many Catholics in Latin America? Or
a conclave to elect a new pope will begin by mid-March, in time for Easter. Possible successors include Cardinal Angelo Scola of Milan, Cardinal Marc Huillet of Canada, and Cardinal Leonardo Sandri of Argentina. All are younger than Pope Benedict was when he became the oldest pontiff to be elected in nearly 300 years.
Here at St. Patrick's Cathedral, New York Cardinal Timothy Dolan is expecting to be summoned to Rome for the conclave. He says choosing the next pope will be, quote, an awesome responsibility. Lindsay Janice, ABC News, New York. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Lindsay, for that live report. Here's how some of you reacted to the news on our News Channel 9 Facebook page. Sue Howdyshell writes, sorry to hear this news. He looks like he's in good health regardless of his age, and he seems to get about okay. Nora Jones, who says she's a Catholic, writes, I have never liked him as the Pope. When Pope John Paul II passed away, that was a sad day. I hope they vote someone else in better than Benedict has been. Of course, you're welcome to weigh in. Just log on to our